So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Musiala. Well, that has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the most accurate pass. That's been drilled forward. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Kvaratskhelia takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Quarter of an hour played.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
And the shot! Yes! They have come roaring back!
While you have to credit the desire there, these boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Inter Milan take the lead. Now he's got space here. Caceres spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Timber. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Baresi gets across to intercept that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. There's the crossfield ball. Conte. Nagatomo. Van Basten! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deep cross. Caceres is there and he can get that clear. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Bayer. Kaká puts a cross in. Conte, played out towards the right wing. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's and the keeper couldn't hold it. There's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fired deep to... It's a mighty effort! Cleared away. Looking to play him in. Bebeto. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Musiala. Rodri. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Van Basten. And it's Nagatomo. Can he spark a counter here? Plays a sharp little ball here. Timber has it out wide and in space. He gets bit! Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Van Basten. Portugal finding their passes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Musiala. Now it's Kaká. Gives it back. Played into space out wide. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's their second corner of the game. Tchouaméni clears it away. And he's whipped it across. Van Basten finds himself offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Bayer punts it upfield. Now that's well seen too. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Well, what about it? Portugal have come back from the very brink. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's made its way to him. Conte. David Villa. Conte. And Guardiol. And it's Nagatomo. That's a little off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Basten. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out towards the flank. Van Basten touches it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Villa. David Villa goes short, and it's Serginho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tchouaméni. And they're not going to make any further progress now. David Villa might just make this. Wriggles his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Bebeto. Kaka.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good spread. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Might want to be careful there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that has been cut short. Vardiol cuts it out. Quality ball. And he's worked it through. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3. Viene sostituito con il numero 23. Van der Vaart. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Into extra time we go. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's forced to go back. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Chouameni, and now the breakaway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Conte. And this is Van Basten. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
So here comes a substitution. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That has ended up in no man's land. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Conte. Timber is onto this. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Numero 16.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Numero 27.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Il numero 87. Il numero
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Right card. Now it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Spread out to the left. Hernandez. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano. Header! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Shifted upfield. Romero can get it clear.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Engage. Just about within shooting. Oh, it's hit the post. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ricci. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Estupinian. He shifted it to the flank. He is through here! Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, delightful ball. And he's taking no chances there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tomori. And it's Silamakers. And it's Modric. Knocks it into space. AC Milan could counter here. Nkunku tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Ricci. Out to the left it goes. Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the pass is intercepted. Tomori. Hernandez. Now Ricci. That's an imaginative pass. And a chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tomori. Ricci. Salmakas. And it's Modric. Modric. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that ends it. Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Well, losing doesn't become any more acceptable, even if you've stayed in the game and played with pride. You've still lost, and the harsh reality of that will live long in the memory unless you have the desire to fix the faults and improve the strengths. And I hope this team can do that and come again.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. There's the crossfield ball. And he was quick to react. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good chance here! Played in deep. And he's cut it out. And they've got rid. Passing is crisp and sharp. Salamakas, and he's got his cross in. Ricci. Modric.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that ends it. And that is the beauty of it. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. He has found the way through. Ricci. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Modric. Salmakas. That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Modric. Salamakas.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So here we go again, all the drama of last season now but a distant memory. It is time to wipe the slate clean and write a new story. A story full of heroics, of glory and of grandeur. The grandest of all Asian adventures begins right here. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And so, as a new chapter begins in Asian football, let's have your thoughts, Jim Beglin.
Well, I have no doubt, Peter, that this tournament will be bigger and better than ever. So many different teams, a real galaxy of star names now as well. And I'm truly excited to see how it all pans out.
We have already started here. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Joselu. Oh, he's played it in low. Brahimi goes short. Brahimi delivers. Oh, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, smashing header! He's scored! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. It is a super start. So far, so very good. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Bit too much weight on the pass. Aimed into... Terrific header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Brahimi. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Goes back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahimi has a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Can he get on the end of this? Gunnarsson. Holgate. And here's Joselu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a promising position. Brahimi. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Brahimi. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now he's off and running. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Holgate. Spread neatly. Gets a good foot in there. That's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with. Wilson Manafar. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Nice control. Hangs in a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Brahimi. Out to the left it goes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's gone loose. Gets into some space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played into the middle. He'll try to keep this alive. That's a throw.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hosselu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this section.
Shot a goal! There's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Shanghai Shenhua get themselves into the lead. Brahimi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Brahimi. Brahimi, and he's played it back. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Shanghai Shenhua are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Brahimi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Brahimi. Tries to pass it through.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Brahimi with the short one. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitutions taking place.
Cleared away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shanghai Shenhua perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Could try cutting inside here. And this is Brahimi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shanghai Shenhua are looking to break at pace. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. Deep cross. He's in space and looking for options. Crossed in again. It's a mighty effort! Gunnarsson gets rid without sophistication. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Shanghai Shenhua surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Brahimi. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
I think we're just about done here. Gunnarsson. Goes looking wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been
A lot of
indicated.
space here, a real opportunity.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And he's going direct. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Shanghai Shenhua have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lingard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Ah, that's a fine interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lingard. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. And he whips it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In again. A header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most accurate pass. Almost half an hour in now. Quality ball. Shanghai Shenhua looking to pass their way through. Lingard. No way through. Wilson Manafar. This looks promising. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Lingard. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Played back. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Good running, strong and purposeful. Out towards the flank. Thinks about the shot. Can he get onto this? He's in a great position here. That's good.